Right, YouTube, we're back with another video, and from the title of the video and from what you can see in front of me, we have two seats for the Renault Clio. These are not your average sort of seats, or well, they are, but they're also not. These have been on back order for a little while, but they've not taken too long to get here, maybe 2-3 weeks. So overall, it's pretty quick actually. These were meant to be here at the end of October, so I cannot be complaining. It's currently the 6th, and I think they're about 20 days early. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get like a sort of a time lapse going, and we'll get these unboxed. Right, everyone, the seats are out and they look absolutely incredible. I mean, words cannot describe, one, how excited I am, and two, how good these look. These are going to look so good in the Clio, especially with the shifter as well. It's just going to change everything up massively. We're going to get some clips of these now. Hopefully they come out nicely. I am only filming on the GoPro, so do excuse me if they don't look the greatest, but yeah, we'll grab some clips now, and we'll get the seats revealed. Right then, so hopefully the clips came out quite nicely, but yeah, as you can see, these are my brand new Recaro pole positions. So as you can see, these are the velour black models, so I didn't go for the leather, the suede, anything like that. Just the standard velour, and I mean, they look absolutely incredible. So so what we'll do now is we'll get the standard seats out of the Clio, and then we'll get these put in. It'd be interesting to know actually the weight difference between these. I think these come in at around sort of 7 kilos, excluding the side mounts. You know, when they're complete with the side mounts, it'd be really interesting to see what the weight difference is. We'll get the standard seats out of the Clio now, and I think I'll just time lapse it. There's nothing fancy to see, so yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so there we have it. Seat number 1 is out, and as you can see, there is a little bit of mess in the car. So what we're going to do is, before actually installing the seats, going to give this a super quick vacuum out, get it all looking nice, sort of nice and presentable really. And then once that is done, before installing the seats, we do need to get the side mounts on. So yeah, we'll get that done as well. So what we're going to do, get this all vacuumed out, and then is on to installing the side mounts. Let's get it. Let's do a quick transformation. And just like that, we have a nice clean carpet again. So now that's done, we'll go install the side mounts to the pole positions. Okay, everyone, so we have the driver's seat out. We have vacuumed up the carpet, and now it's time to look at installing the side mounts to the pole position, or the bucket seat. So the process of changing your standard seats over to a bucket seat might sound a little bit daunting to some people, but trust me, it really is not that bad. With these seats, all there was 4 Torx bolts and just the airbag clip. So that's all it is. Super simple. Obviously, make sure you've got some muscles to pull the standard seat out, because it does weigh a ton with the airbag system and everything. But with the new seat going in, you're going to be saving a lot of weight regardless of what brand you go with. Now, as we look at the side mounts, obviously there's no seat belt yet. I will be running the standard seat belt, or the standard seat belt mechanism. So I have ordered and received a new seat belt. This will be getting bolted to the side mount. There may be a little bit of drilling needed just to fit the bolt for the seat belt, but is not that hard. We will cover that in this video. But yeah, we'll start with installing, what are we going to install first? We're actually going to install the side mounts first, actually. We're going to get that done, and then we'll get that sorted out at the end. Obviously, we want to make sure these sit in the car nicely before we start drilling anything. Okay, just a quick one before we actually install the side mounts. On these ones, I have installed a rubber stripping to go around the edge. Not only does this obviously improve the looks, it does serve a purpose as well, which is obviously protects the paint on the side of the seats from getting sort of scratched and marked up from, you know, the edges on the side mount. So I'll leave the link to this stuff in the description below. I get this off Amazon. It's super cheap and it makes one hell of a difference. And these side mounts are from SW Motorsport. So let's get these installed. Okay, everyone, so if we just turn the seat a little bit, when you look at the side of your bucket seat, you'll see you got two mounting holes. This is simply where your side mount is going to sit. So you can sort of see it just, it lines up on there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, that is for your side mount to bolt directly to the seat. So we'll get that done now. I might time lapse this bit just to you know, get it done quicker, and you know, it's not too interesting of a job. This bit obviously super straightforward. So yeah, we'll get these installed now. Okay guys, just going to quickly show you where I've bolted the seats to on the side mount. So on the front, I've gone for the very top hole, and then on the back, I've just gone sort of one down from the top. Sort of gives the seat a bit of like a lean to it, sort of leans back a little bit, but this is just going to be trial and error now. We're going to get these seats in the car and just sort of get, you know, the seating position sort of all dialed in. So let's see if we can get this all sorted. Right, everyone, so the first test fit is done, and I'm over the moon with how it is all fitting. So if we have a look at where I mounted the bolt, so I've actually lifted the rear one up so it's sitting completely level on the top. So I'm just using the top holes on the front and back, and it sits perfectly. Super happy with it. I can see over the steering wheel, which is an absolute bonus. Now the floor bolts, I'm just using the standard bolts for the minute, but these will be getting swapped out in the coming weeks, just because obviously we need something a little bit safer than that. So so yeah, that's everything for the minute. So we're going to get this seat out. We're going to get the new seatbelt buckle fitted, and then that will obviously allow us to run the seat belts. This is exciting. Okay everyone, so unfortunately before this time lapse, the GoPro decided not to capture any audio. So whilst we do this little time lapse, I'm obviously just doing a little voiceover, so for the next minute you're gonna have to put up with my pretty little voice. So what you can see here is I'm just getting some holes drilled ready for the seatbelt buckles to go in. I ended up going quite sort of far down on the side mount, just because any higher it was a little bit uncomfortable when obviously the buckles are all connected up. It sort of, the buckle sat quite high. Obviously just getting the seats removed here, and also getting the carpets all vacuumed, just getting it all looking nice and presentable. And then we're just going on to the final side mount being installed, and that is everything there done. Okay everyone, we're back, and it is another day. Last night the time just ran away from me. I don't really know how, because all I was doing was installing seats, but yeah, time got away from me, and I started getting a bit tired as well. So I thought the remaining bits, we'll just get these finished up today when we got a bit of daylight as well, and then we can really appreciate how good these seats look, because I mean, looking at them now, they look absolutely incredible. So so yeah, we got a tiny little bit of finishing up to do in this sort of remaining bit of the video. I think the audio was playing up on some of the videos as well last night. So what we'll do, we'll have a little recap of what's been done, and then we'll go through what is to be done, what's to be sort of finished up on. So let's get on with the recap. We're heading round to the driver's side of the car now. And as you can see, these seats look absolutely incredible. I am over the moon with how they look. I mean, they've changed the interior massively. It looks so good. Now all we've got left to do is just install the seat belt. So this obviously is going to come straight over, and it's going to go through this seat belt hole here, and it's obviously just going to mount back down in its original location. So that's all we've got left to do. Now the work we did last night obviously is not a great deal. Obviously installing bucket seats, very simple process. Obviously we've got the side mounts all installed, which prior to filming the video I installed this sort of rubber edging. This obviously protects the seats from getting marked, but it does improve the looks massively. And then I also installed this seatbelt buckle as well. Now obviously on the other side, I'll just demonstrate here, is mounted sort of in between the text and this sort of space in the hole. Just gives it enough length to be able to get up to around sort of the waist height. It's like a really nice sort of safe and comfortable location for it really, when it's obviously all connected up. So yeah, I'll go ahead and get a time lapse filmed of me getting the seat belts installed. Let's go. There we have it. The car is looking a million times better now. So I guess we'll just get the sort of the grand reveal done. I mean, I don't know. Words cannot explain how happy I am with this right now. So without further ado, let's reveal the seats. Wow. There we have it, guys. The car is, well, the seats are complete. They are in and they are looking incredible. I mean, look how good they look with the shifter as well. I mean, that is a perfect interior. I mean, it's gonna be even more perfect when we get, you know, a half cage and steering wheel, but unfortunately that's not going to be for a while. Probably be next year now. I mean, the biggest thing with this car was just getting those seats done. When I bought the car, obviously, you know, the biggest factor was the white on white build. I mean, it looks so good, white on white, but you know, the standard seats were the biggest letdown. You know, it's got the sort of the vinyl wrap on the front as well, just sort of changes it up along with the splitter. But the seats, that was always going to be one of the first things I wanted to do, and now it's done. I'm a happy boy. I'm so chuffed with how they've come out. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope I managed to get some good content last night. Like I said, I was, you know, out of excitement. I was just trying to get those seats in. So hopefully I managed to get some good videos. But enough talking, guys. I will see you in the next video. If you have enjoyed this video, please, you know, drop a like, subscribe if you liked it that much, and obviously leave a comment. Always open for you know, new video suggestions. You know, stuff you want to see on the car, or even stuff you just want to see on YouTube. You know, if there's anything you like to see, drop it in the comments, and we'll make it work. But without further ado, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.